Hi, it's Katie from Simply Clean Meals, and this is part 1 of your Healthy Happy Holidays bonus. Today we're going to make a gingerbread latte that is low in sugar and caffeine free. So it's Sunday night, I'm kind of tired, it's been a long weekend, and I'm really looking forward to cuddling up with my husband on the couch, so this is the perfect drink for that. But if you're going to have it in the morning, you could easily combine it with, coffee or tea. It would be great with chai tea or even rooibos tea. So the first ingredient is coconut milk. You could also use almond milk, but I like full-fat coconut milk. It makes it taste really rich and creamy. So I'm just going to turn the oven on here, stove on, and pour this in. And then we're going to add 2 tablespoons of pumpkin. And you want to make sure that you're getting pumpkin rather than pumpkin pie filling. We're going to add a pinch of salt. That just brings out the flavor. We're going to add 1 teaspoon of molasses. Molasses is actually fairly healthful. It has iron and potassium, but always make sure to get a really good high quality molasses, something that's organic. So I'm adding a teaspoon here. I don't really like to use measuring spoons. They just mean more to clean up. Okay, and then we're going to use 2 teaspoons of real maple syrup. And that's really all the sugar that we're using in here. So it makes it just a slightly sweetened drink. But when you compare it to, say, a Starbucks gingerbread latte, that has 27 grams of sugar. That's a lot. That's like a candy bar. But this will only have 8 grams of sugar per serving about. So that's a huge difference, much better for you. We're gonna add our vanilla. It's a teaspoon of vanilla. And then you're just gonna add a little bit of each. I'm adding some cardamom. Cardamom is just a really nice spice. It has a sweet taste to it, and it helps make this drink taste sweet without having a lot of sugar. So that is a spice that you don't want to skip in this drink because it really makes it. We're gonna add some cinnamon. I love cinnamon, and this is Saigon cinnamon. Saigon cinnamon is a more rich tasting cinnamon, so I think that's the better one to use if you can. And then I'm gonna add just a little bit of nutmeg. I like to use whole fresh nutmeg, and we'll just grind it in, or grate it in, I should say. Okay, and then the last ingredient is some ginger. So my little trick for ginger, when you get it home from the store, mine has some frostbite on it. When you get ginger home from the store, peel it up right away and then store it in your freezer. And then when you go to grate it, it's really easy. It grates down really easily when it's frozen. And then you always have fresh ginger on hand. Now I like ginger, so I'm gonna use a lot of it here, but you can use less if you want. So once you have everything in the pot, you're just gonna whisk it together, and it already smells really good. That ginger is so fragrant, and it just makes the house smell really good right away. It's an awesome drink. I'm so excited. So I'm gonna let this sit for about 10 to 15 minutes. You can let it sit longer if you want a more intense flavor. If not, 10 to 15 minutes is totally fine. I'm gonna put a lid on this, let it hang out, and then come back and check it and show you what to do with it next. So time is up, and you wanna grab a mesh strainer. You can use something that's a little bit more fine than this if you wanna get all the bits and pieces out, or you don't have to strain it at all, it's just gonna be a little bit grainy. Just pour in the delicious drink into your mug. You could also use this as a really healthy creamer, so you don't have to buy that crap in a bottle from the store that has tons of artificial ingredients. You can make your own, and it's delicious and it's healthy and it has good stuff in it. So if you wanted to make this as a creamer, you would make it ahead of time, stored in the fridge, and it will last about 4 to 5 days. It's not gonna last as long as the stuff that you buy in the grocery store, but that's okay. Okay, I'm gonna take the pretty mug and give it a taste. It's really hot, but it's really good. It's warm and soothing. It has that spicy ginger, the sweet cardamom taste, and the cinnamon. I hope that you try it because I think you're really gonna like it. And I'll see you next time for part 2. Bye guys.